So hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with...
Hey, it's Pankari.
And she came all the way from India. Well, no, she came all the way from New York. From actually, like, not too far away. Yeah, really. She basically walked here from India. No, from 14. And she went through the entire museum. She was here for about 3 weeks. And now she's going...
That seems about right.
You could do that. And now she's going to open up one of these packages that I have for the Museum of Interesting Things. This is the first time anyone's seen any of these. And I do this like a 42nd Street shell game, which I'm born and raised, and I remember the 42nd Street shell game, where a guy showed up and he put down a table like this one, and he would have 3 shells, and under one of the shells was a quarter. And then he would mix up the shells like this, and you had to guess which one had the quarter. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of my packages, and you win nothing. So it's kind of like a New York shell game ethically.
I understand that.
But the similarity is this. I mix up the packages. So this is me mixing up the packages. Are you confused?
Slightly.
Slightly? Then you need more. Are you confused?
Oh, very.
Good. Good answer. Okay, so pick a package, any package to open.
I am gonna take this one.
That one there? Excellent. And if you need a scalpel, there's your scalpel.
Yes, okay. All right.
Just
what do you
try not
think?
to cut yourself.
What do you think is inside this?
I thought maybe a small postcard. But ever so often I'm mistaken and it's some other strange thing. It has happened to me a few times.
I have to be so careful with this.
Right. Thank you.
All right. So it's from...
Oh, don't say where it's from.
Don't even know where it's from, but it is for you.
Or it's for you. Sometimes the things are more for you than me. No. Let me think. Oh, no.
That's an applique.
Well, this is a letter, but here, that's the item. Let me see what it says here. They wrote me a whole giant note. What's up with that?
I will have to, I'll have to cut the sides of this as well. I'm going to do that.
This is just a normal, just letter thing. Not important, just saying thank you and all that.
Post Office Department, USA.
Oh, this is I think it's a Pony, from my Pony Express thing. Oh yeah, this is one of my cool Pony Express packages. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't say Pony Express, but that's the Pony Express type. So the post office often would use the Pony Express symbol as kind of their cool, interesting, logo thing. That's really sweet, the Pony Express. I like that one.
That's neat.
It's one of my favorite stories in the museum.
What do you apply that on? Like how
so
do
this
you use
it would be a patch.
You just that's what I thought, like an applique.
So this would be kind of for the post office workers. This is one of their patches. I don't know what year. It's not terribly old, but because the Pony Express actually, they didn't have a patch back then. The Pony Express was from around 1860, 1861. Do you know the Pony Express at all?
I do not.
It was from 1860 to 61. It was about a year and a half mail delivery.
Okay.
And the reason why they used these ponies was because the railroad system in America at that year only went as far as the Midwest, like Missouri or something. So it stopped around and it didn't go all the way to California. But there were people living in California and all over that area that needed mail. So some entrepreneurs said, I've got a great idea. Why don't I have a bunch of very, very strong ponies and very, very good cowboys, like, good shooter, strong cowboys, like Wild Bill. So they had Buffalo Bill do this, and a bunch of other people do this, and they were delivering the mail up until the railroad. But the railroad finally made it to California in like 1861, 1862, and so of course his business was done. But it became legend in America, this Pony Express.
That was like the initial delivery system.
Yeah, well, it was not the initial because it goes back, the had delivery, but it was just this weird filling in the gap.
Right.
Filling in the gap just for the West Coast. But it became legendary because those sharpshooters were so amazing. And Wild Buffalo Bill became like a legend. And all of them became legends. And it was just this kind of cool thing, like ponies delivering mail was just fun. And it became
so you have a pony shop at your door delivering mail?
Right, it's just kind of a cool thing.
Yeah.
So, and there were many Pony Expresses around the country, but there was one called the Pony Express. And that's why everybody loved it. It was just that
Okay.
name and the allure, and he really worked hard designing his everything he had. So I try to get almost everything Pony Express I could find because I just find it to be such a magical story, such a cool story. So I like that.
Lovely.
You opened up a cool, and this is a cool design. And actually, you being a graphic designer, who knows? Maybe you'll get some
Love the
inspiration from
colours.
that. Yeah,
Definitely.
that actually works pretty well. So we're going to say goodbye to the world. Goodbye, world.